All right, well, peace. Just want to come back with another video, man. Yeah, man, I was reading Proverbs earlier, because it's Proverbs 29. Today's 29th. I was reading that earlier, and I kind of want to do a little follow up video on how debating and stuff like that. Now there's a time and season for everything, like to contend for the faith and stuff like that. But honestly, man, like it goes into like what I said earlier about the whole rap battle spirit, man, and how sometimes it's really not conducive, man, because the Most High, Yahushua, when he's on scene, and he wasn't really going around debating people. There's nothing wrong with debates per se. There's nothing wrong with that, but usually times like when they're like a lot of times even like the word aside. It's a lot of times even with debates, like nobody really walks away like, okay, I got something from this, or it happens a few times, but okay, now my stance has changed, man. So because that's why the Most High like says even don't even get into those, man, because yeah, man, this is kind of like this that rap battle spirit that I always say, man, because it's like that's really like actually, yeah. Let's like I touched on in Genesis, like the Most High's word is going to speak for itself, man. It's going to Now let me get this. No, let's go to Isaiah real quick, cause let me check myself real quick, cause the Most High actually does do this though. Like he does he does bring challenges. He accepts all challenges, man. But it's a time and season for everything. But it's not always. But he does accept challenges. Because I should have touched on this in the last video. But let's go to Isaiah real quick. Because I was just thinking about this morning. I was just thinking about this precept. Oh man, what's that in Hebrews? Oh my gosh, it's all good. Yeah, let me get this real quick. Yeah, Isaiah chapter 41, verse 21. It says, "Produce your cause, said the Lord. Bring forth a strong reason, said to the king of Jacob." The verse 22. "Let them bring forth and show us what shall happen, and let them shew the former things what they be, and that we may consider them and know the latter end of them, or declare us the things to come." So yeah, man, let me read this again. It says, "Let them bring forth and shew us what shall happen. Let them shew the former things what they be, what we could that we may consider them, know that the latter end of them, or declare us things to come." So yeah, man, that's what the Most High is saying here. It's like, okay, all you other gods, all you other gods, all these other philosophies, doctrines, belief systems, bring your case before me, because the Most High is like, all right, that's how we can recreate it, in our Father's image, man. Because Jake got that spirit. Like, all right, cool. Like, a lot of times, even like say in the rap in the hip hop world, whether it be rap battles, or back in the day. I mean, they still do it now, but it's not as big as here in America. Now as it used to be. Well, it's more overseas now, but b-boying, challenging each other, or or just yeah, Jake just got that spirit, man. We just have that spirit of it can be bad a lot of times. From that can come strife and contention and stuff like that. But it's like, okay, all right, bet, bring it. That's how the Most High is. Okay, cool. I forget that in Hebrews, he says, "Well, I step to the throne boldly." That's the Most High. I say, no, say what you gotta say. That's what the Most High does. But also too, man. But the books, the Most High's word is gonna speak for itself, because that's what the Most High just is like saying here, man. He's just like, all right, cool, okay, all you other scoffers, stuff like that, bring your case to me. I bet you it won't line up to what I laid out. So that's what. Let's go like Ecclesiastes said, man. 12:12. Because there's no other thing that has beginning, this present time, and the end. In the future it doesn't. It's not. Because it's written by, I touched on in the past, Second Peter, these are written by holy men that the Most High instructed to get His word out, man. These wasn't just anybody's, man. These wasn't average Joe's. It wasn't. So let's get Ecclesiastes 12:12. It says, and further, by these, my son, be admonished of making many books. There is no end, and much study is weariness of the flesh. So yeah, man. Let me get to read this again. And further, by these, my son, be admonished of making many books. There is no end, and much study is a weariness of the flesh. So yeah, man. So yeah, it's many books, but there's no end, man. So that's all your the Qurans, the Bhagavad Gitas, the Book of the Dead, the Scientology, the whatever, like whatever, book you had. That's cool, but that's actually not cool. But there's no end to that. That's the thing about scripture: has beginning, present time, and the ending. So yeah, man. So the Most High. Let me correct myself. He does do that, but he's not like he's not gonna force you to believe it. He's just not. Okay, you gonna know his name, but it's like shoot, like the old Alicia Keys song. You gonna know my name, but but you're not doing that because the righteousness of his word. His word is going to speak for itself, man. It's gonna like Jacob said, my righteousness shall speak for me, man. So like the Most High word, it's gonna speak for itself, man. It don't matter. But yeah, man. But all that stuff like going back and forth, actually. But yeah, man. But that's why. But the dangers of getting into the like doing like debating and stuff like that, because it's like this a rap battle shit, man. Because it's like honestly, because I'm gonna get this in Proverbs 29 real quick in the Good News translation, and I'm probably reading another one. It says. When intelligent Proverbs chapter 29 verse 9, this is the Good News translation. It says, when an intelligent person brings a lawsuit against the fool only laughs and becomes loud and abusive. So yeah, man. So it's like, like Jay said, a wise man doesn't argue with fools because people from a distance doesn't know who's who, man. So yeah, stop with that childish shit, man. I'm grown, man. So that shit's childish, man. Because I'm not, going to, go back and forth with, it's like I told you the story in laughing. I'm not doing all that debating stuff. But it does. Don't get me wrong. It does take a good skill to debate. It does take for that. It does take good skill. But it's like, man, listen, because it's like, why? What's the point in debating a scoffer? Like, what's the point? Like, there's really no point of that. Especially, because sometimes you got the spirit of like somebody's curious that might be come off as a scoffing, but they're actually curious. But there's no point of that, like of debating somebody or somebody of that nature, man. Other than that, sometimes like let's get this in Philippians, man. There's no point, and I'm not trying to bring this out to big myself up. No, I'm just saying, like I'm really giving y'all, like trying to give y'all, the game, from the really the Most High in your house. I was giving y'all the game from the Word, but this is really like, what's the point? Because it's like, let's go to Philippians. Go Philippians real quick, because Philippians chapter 1 verse what's called 15, it says, some indeed preach Christ even of envy and strife, and some also of goodwill. Verse 16, that the one preached Christ of contention, not sincerely, supposing to add affliction to my bonds. But verse 17, but the other of love, knowing that I am set for the defense of the gospel. Yeah, content for the faith. That being a strong, defense. That's line up with you. Verse 18, what then? Notwithstanding every way, this is the point. What are verse 18? I was just talking about this with a brother last night. Verse 18, what then? Notwithstanding every way, whether in pretense or in truth, Christ is preached. And I therein do rejoice. Yea, I will rejoice. Yeah, man. So that's why me personally, I don't go at name names like I already said. I got name in the last video or any videos I do. I try not to name names too much because that with that Paul is saying, listen, the word is getting out. The Most High and Yahushua are gonna wake up who they want to wake up. Spirit's gonna hit who they want to hit. The lake is gonna be called by who is wanted to call by that, man. So So yeah, man. That's why I don't go at different brothers or different congregations can't. I just don't. Like, so you know, yeah, man. Because I always use that scripture. I was talking about that with brother last night. I was like, listen, man, listen, bitch, metal not in those type of matters, man. I was just talking about this. I just said this to the brother last night, man. Listen, man. Like when you do that, man, we gotta kind of focus on, like, man, if I were to die today, if I were to die right now, if I were to die, where I'm going, man. That's what your mindset has to be. Like, how am I filling up fruit in my basket, man? Don't be worried about that stuff, man. Seriously, because it could kind of turn into sometimes like the shade room spirit, that type of shit. Like, the gossip, the Wendy Williams shit, the Ricky Lake shit, that type of nonsense, man. The word on the street type of, it's a fake show. That was a Joe Martin, but or that Wendy Williams shit, that gossip, that what's that that whack 100 spirit that currently, or that type of stuff, man. That's not what this is about. So yeah, man, that's what debating and stuff like that too. It's just like, all right, I'm not gonna, because what good is it? I already know it's not like, it's just me. What other point is there to do that, rather than to puff oneself up, or just show how much you know, or just, no, don't get me wrong, man, because it's actually, let me grab this in Sirach too, because sometimes I fall guilty of this. Let me start, because the scriptures is two-edged sword, because I can fall guilty of this when but you gotta know when somebody's like, you gotta read the spirit, man. Be like Sirach says, be not ignorant of anything, man. But try spirit by spirit. You gotta learn how to gauge and stuff like that when somebody's trying to, just like the Yahushua would try to. The Pharisees would try to tempt Yahushua or so like that. You kind of gotta know what the angle and spirit people are coming with too. But there's nothing wrong with this too. But I've been guilty of this, as well. Yes, it's Ecclesiastes chapter 6 verse 35. It says, "Be willing to hear every godly discourse, and let not the parables of understanding escape thee." So yeah, man, nothing wrong with the godly discourse, man. But there's sometimes the godly discourse is like, it can kind of gauge into, like, you could tell when somebody's or you gotta check yourself if you have spirit, if you're trying to gauge somebody into a debate, man. That's where all this who I smash his doctrine, I'm the doctrine slayer, I'm this cut. It's like, come on, man. It's just like, it's more about this. Let's get this in Isaiah right quick, the classic. But let's go Isaiah real quick, because I think that I was in on that. Then I'm gonna read more Proverbs. Isaiah chapter 49 and 6. And even on a simple level too, like the scripture actually say, even if you go into the court with somebody, or going to the that's as it says, don't be like, even certain things don't even worth it, man, because it's like, because that's the person that's never gonna learn. Like, when an intelligent person brings up a lawsuit against like in this modern, like, in the conventional sense now, brings up a lawsuit against a fool, they only gonna laugh, they think the shit's a joke, they're gonna troll. This is pretty much, don't go to war with a troll, man. Don't go to war with a troll. That's what it is, man. That's why a troll is called a troll. What is a troll, man? And what is an actual troll, man? Like, all those other, actual, what's the adventure movies, or the fairy tale books you used to read, or whatever in those fantasy movies, man. What is a troll, man? A troll lives under a bridge, like, nobody wants to deal with them, nobody wants to bother them, man. That's what it is, man. And that's the troll. We live in troll world, man. That's what it is now, man. So it's all, don't even go back and forth with those people, man. That's why this is another one. Proverbs saying, there's somebody that says, like, in my that does some dumb shit, then say, in my sport, I'm just playing, or is it just a joke, man? So don't be people like that, because they think everything's a game, and it's not a game. It's crazy, because I got a DMX shirt on. He always says it's not a fucking game. Excuse my language. I'm just being honest with you, but yeah, man, don't even going back. This isn't like, it's not count. Doesn't have to be in court. Just don't go back and forth with people like that, man. Just like, ignore them, man, because all they're gonna do is like heap your, like Cyrus says, heaping wood to their fire. They just love that shit. So just go ahead with that. Yeah, man, but this is the point. Isaiah chapter 49 verse 5. It says, "And now said the Lord that formed me from the womb to be his servant, and to bring Jacob again to him. And though Israel is not gathered, yet shall I be glorious in the eyes of the Lord, and my God shall be my strength." So yeah, man, supposed to bring Jacob back to him, man. So that's the point, man. That's what it is, and back to Most High Yahushua, man. That's all it's about, man. So yeah, man. Shout out to Brother Chronicles of Judah, man, because he said that one time about the troll, man, because that was a troll. They live under a bridge. They live secluded. Nobody wants to deal with them, man. So that's what this scripture's getting at. And that's what ties into the debate shit, man. Don't even, okay, man, I'm not going to, debate anybody from the, a scoffer from the conscious community, or a Scientologist, or, an atheist, which is or damn Satanist, or I'm not doing that. I'm not, shoot, even in the faith, man, we supposed to have godly discourses, but the debate, no, not really. No, we're not really supposed to be doing that. I mean, if it's done in the right way, done orderly, but it's really nothing really comes up to that, because that scriptures tell you not to do that, man. So it's just like yeah, man, because we have different disagreements. No, brother, it's this. No, brother, it's this and that. But like Paul said, if I had charity, I had nothing. You're supposed to have that love, that brotherly love, man. At the end of the day, that even sisters, that's it. Well, I'm speaking to the man, because that's what it is supposed to be taught to. But yeah, it's supposed to have that love. But let's read this in Proverbs. Let me read this in Oxford. What it say? Yeah, man. Proverbs chapter 29 in the Oxford. It reads, Proverbs chapter 29 verse 9. It reads, if a wise person goes to law with a fool, he will meet with unceasing abuse and derision. Yeah, man. It says unceasing. If a wise person, this is in the Oxford translation, Oxford Proverbs 29 verse 9. If a wise person goes to the law with a fool, he will meet with unceasing abuse and derision. So yeah, man. So don't even go into that, man. Don't even deal with that shit, man. It's not even all that debate and stuff, or going back and forth. Don't even do all that stuff, man. It is what it is, man. Because a lot of times it's just a damn waste of time. So yeah. So yeah. Anyway, man. Peace, man. Hopefully the Most High Yahushua blesses y'all day. So peace.